A pleasant good evening, everyone, and we welcome you to the Tiernan Center in Richmond as we bring you high school volleyball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. This could be a good one tonight, and the Red Devils are hoping to get off to a good start in the North Central Conference. Richmond 8-5 on the season. We'll talk more about the Red Devils coming up in just a couple of moments. This Muncie Central team, still not the Muncie Central team that you remember of teams in the past, but they can still be very good. They're off to a slow start this year. We'll talk about the Bearcats and what to expect tonight. We don't know as much about them as we generally do. Not a whole lot of statistics have been loaded into max preps for Muncie Central, and when you're not winning volleyball matches as much as they're used to, sometimes that part is left out of the equation. But we'll talk about as much as we know about the Bearcats coming up in just a moment as well. The Red Devils hoping to win for the first time. I don't remember the last time that in the 28 years I've been here, the last time the Red Devils have beaten Muncie Central. They're hoping tonight will be the night. If it's any indication, the junior varsity did win tonight over Muncie Central 2-1. And now the varsity hoping to feed off that here this evening. We will come back with more on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show as we continue here from the Tiernan Center, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
We're back at the Tiernan Center, Richmond, Muncie Central High School volleyball exclusively right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. You know, the Bearcats, we mentioned them a little bit ago. I don't know that much about them coming in. We tried to research some statistics on what they're doing. In fact, I think the record might be a little bit deceiving as well. I don't think their entire record was included on Max Prep. So I'm going to give you what I have right now. They have the record at 1-3. They ended up losing to a good Yorktown team 3-0. Madison Grant took them to 5 sets before the Bearcats won that 3-2. They lose to Lawrence North 3-0, and then a good Cowan team beat them as well 3-2. So if the early portion of the schedule is any indication, that is not a bad schedule to start things out with. Now, for this Richmond team, And let me tell you what, Richmond is playing very well right now. They got off to a good start earlier in the year, beating Pendleton. They beat Winchester. They beat Lighthouse College Prep. They ended up beating Kokomo. They lost to a good Tinley team, a good Fishers team. They come back. They got shut out by Delta, and we had that match right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. They go to Greenfield. They beat Greenfield. They knocked out Terre Haute South and lost to a very good North Central team out of Indianapolis. They've come back in their last 3 matches, winning 2 out of 3, including their last matchup just 2 nights ago on the road at Northeastern. And let me add one other thing for this Red Devil team. Statistically, I think they're playing pretty well right now, and I saw earlier when we talk about what I consider a balanced team, you got to think about Becca Johnston, how well she's playing right now, and also Lauren Pierce. And Pierce is playing what I think is an amazing game of volleyball early in the season. But there are other players, and we'll talk about them as we go along, that are playing well here for this Red Devil volleyball team. So they're seeing some of the younger players start to step their game up, and that's a huge key as well for the Red Devils. So Richmond 8-5. Muncie Central, again, 1-3, but we don't know if that's accurate or not. We'll try to figure that out when we get done with the broadcast tonight and see if that is the record. We'll include that in our post game later on when we talk to Matt Fisher about today's matchup. From a standpoint of the Red Devils, let's talk about some team statistics. 350 kills. They're averaging 9.7 kills per set. Their kill percentage at 33.1, and the Red Devils are hitting percentage at .214. Serving not bad, 91.2% coming into this one here today. Their ace percentage at 12.8, 92 aces, that is 2.6%. The blocking has been solid for the Red Devils coming into this one here tonight. 43 total blocks, that's 1.2 blocks per set. Red Devils playing good up front despite not being very big. But you look at a player that I think has played well, Zoe Woolridge, who we saw play well in the last match, playing across that front line. She can make a difference. In the dig department, the Red Devils coming in 493 digs. They are led by, well, another good player, and Kaylin Klingman, a senior, coming in with 111 digs. And then, of course, Becca Johnston, 102 of the 493, averaging 13.7%. And for the Red Devils, when it comes to the passing department, you can't get better than Becca Johnston. Johnston, 7.7 assists so far this year. They're averaging 8.9. That shows you how important Johnston is to this team so far this season. We'll come back as we continue here on the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Don't go away. This is Richmond Volleyball, the Red Devils and the Bearcats NCC action coming up next right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time, which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
It's summertime, the kids are home, and traffic on your carpet is pretty heavy. Let Georgia Direct install stain-proof, waterproof carpet that's easy to take care of and gives your home a fresh new look. Georgia Direct has great-looking carpet, colorful tile, beautiful hardwood flooring, and more. And for the kitchen, the Georgia Direct showroom features lots of new cabinets and design ideas. Georgia Direct in Richmond, National Road East, exit 156A, just off I-70, next to Red Lobster. For price, selection, experience, and service, it's Georgia Direct.
Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, MancinosOfRichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
We are back at the Tiernan Center. Great crowd on hand. In fact, generally they only open up one side of the bleachers, but tonight they have opened up both because we have a very good crowd on hand here tonight. The Red Devils in their home reds. The Bearcats will be in their white tops and their black pants, so we're ready to go. The Red Devils will be in the front court and the court nearest to you to begin things here this evening, and the Bearcats will be in the far court. It is the first set. Becca Johnston will be serving for the Red Devils. This senior class has not beaten Muncie Central in their career at the varsity level. They're hoping that will change tonight. We are underway here at the Tiernan Center. We already have a net violation, I do believe, against Muncie Central, and we do. And the Red Devils get on the board first and lead it early, 1-0. So good start for Richmond. Malijah Bryant, I'm going to mention her, probably number 12 a lot tonight because of her size on that front line for Muncie Central. That is wide, and the point will go to the Bearcats, and we're tied at 1 apiece. Bearcats will make a change. We'll see McKenna McNabb come in, a junior. And McNabb will be serving now for the Bearcats, again tied at 1 apiece. Johnston on the set. Bearcats able to play it back. Good job for Richmond right behind the attack line. As going to the floor for Richmond was Klingman, and that'll be wide and deep, and the Red Devils take a 2-1 lead. Red Devils make a change. Anna Schmidt, the junior, checking in now for the Red Devils. Tomorrow night we return to high school football. But tonight it's all about Richmond volleyball. On the serve, Anna Schmidt. Bearcats set it up to the outside. Good front line block, but the ball stayed alive. Richmond was ready to celebrate as Sierra Wandersee was celebrating. That one is in, and the Red Devils get the point. Boy, you don't want to celebrate too early, and Wandersee turned around and started to celebrate along with Kiera Wright. And it almost cost Richmond, but the Red Devils able to get the point, now lead it 3-1. Schmidt again serving. Bearcats didn't set that well. They do get a hit to the outside. Red Devils play it again, and here is the hit down the line as there's your senior Lauren Pierce, and the point off of the attempt for Becca Johnston. Bearcats point 3-2, Muncie Central on top. I have a feeling this one may be close. We may see a 5-setter here tonight. Rayona Rogers, just a sophomore, saw a good matchup last night in high school volleyball. Seton Catholic home last night. That's just inside the line, and there's the kill, Lauren Pierce. 4-2 Richmond. Seton is back in action tonight. They're at Hagerstown. You talk about another excellent volleyball program. That is the Hagerstown Tigers. Serving for Richmond is Klingman. See what the Bearcats can do. They're going to go middle set this time, and the point to the back line. There was no shift that time. Anna Schmidt was shifted too far to the left. You see Richmond's head coach coming over, Matt Fisher. Coming out of the lineup for Richmond is Kiera Wright. And serving is Bryant now for Muncie Central. Good hit to the outside. Bearcats set it to the right, go to the middle, and get the point. Just out of the reach of Becca Johnston. We're tied at 4 apiece. Bryant again on the serve. See if the Red Devils, they'll go to the middle. Here's Pierce. And Pierce delivers again. Pierce played so well the last time we were here. Wandersee coming out. This is, I believe, Redder on the serve, and it is Bryant behind the attack line to the outside. Bearcats go deep again, and Richmond will go to their moneymaker, and there she is. Lauren Pierce. If you need a quick point, Pierce has been able to deliver. She went soft that time, found a hole right in the middle of that Muncie Central defense. Another good serve by Redder. Bearcats again to the outside. Defended well, and then Johnston can't get any elevation. Takes that one into the net. 6-5. Red Devils lead it by 1. Haley Barnes will come in, a senior, play on that front line now for Muncie Central. Bearcats on the serve, trailing it by 1. And a good serve. Virginia Wilhoit gets the ace. Ties this one at 6 apiece. Wilhoit again, this time that top spin, and the Red Devils are able to play it. Good job. Johnston kept it alive. To the outside. Richmond's front line playing well. Back in there is Woolridge. Pierce saves that one. Johnston pushes it deep, just inside the line. That's what a veteran like Johnston what she'll do for you, and saw an opening in the back. Justice Mays will come in for Richmond. Lauren Pierce now serving for the Red Devils. Bearcats going to go back to that left side, but played well up front, and then Johnston unable to deliver. That was Woolridge who got the initial block. And we're tied at 7 apiece. Muncie Central continues to make changes. Natalie Smith will serve now for the Bearcats. Went deep. Redder played it, and the Red Devils have to give it back. That was a short serve to the middle for Barnes. Barnes gets the block up front. Here's Pierce, and that's just wide. Pierce got a good hit from behind the attack line, but a little bit wide. 8-7. Bearcats now with a 1-point lead. Here's Smith again. Went deep. Redder able to play it. Johnston will set it, and there's the kill by Woolridge. Kiera Wright coming in for Richmond, and we'll see Katie Easley now serving. She'll come into your picture here in just a couple of moments. 8-8 first set. Good student section here tonight for Richmond as well to see if the Red Devils can pull off a win here against their arch nemesis, the Bearcats of Muncie Central. Team that has had Richmond's number for quite some time. Bearcats went wide, and it got just inside the line. That is Haley Barnes there for the point. Boy, she went cross court and went high with it. As the Red Devils will make another change. Klingman coming back in for Richmond. And the Bearcats side out. 9-8. Bearcats lead it by 1. Johnston with the right-hand push to the outside. That's Barnes. Redder from behind the attack line and able to get that one just over the top of the net. Wandersee back in for Richmond. It's not always pretty, but sometimes that ball hits the top of the net, takes that spin, and that one drops straight down. Here's Johnston serving. That one like a knuckleball that time. Barnes in the middle. Johnston plays it well. Here's Johnston again, left it short. Bearcats didn't play that one well as they send it back to Richmond. Johnston again will push it deep, and it's in. Twice now, Johnston has gone to that deep push and able to get a point. 10-9. Randy Gardner, the head coach for Muncie Central. For the Munciana volleyball program. There is a nice kill by Wright. A lot of the Richmond players playing the Munciana program, and it's been a staple for years, sending players all over the nation. There's your first service error of the night. And most everyone will tell you in the summertime you got to play some club volleyball. And that's exactly what players like Lauren Pierce and Becca Johnston have done, and that's why they're as good as they are. That one pushed to the left and just inside the line again by Kiera Wright. And Wright playing well early. Justice Mays will come out. We'll see Anna Schmidt back in, and Schmidt will be serving with a 2-point lead. Bearcats set it to the middle. Barnes, but that was not a good set. Johnston hit immediately by Barnes up front. Here's Pierce. There's Barnes again. Barnes has those long arms. Pierce to the outside, and the Bearcats able to keep it alive. Good defensive play by the Bearcats. Johnston again. That is 3 times. This attempt was short in the middle instead of going deep to the back line. Bearcats back to the outside, and that's just down the line. Give that point to Wilhoit for Muncie Central, 13-11. And the Bearcats will be serving. Here's Madison Gieselin. Gieselin, just a freshman. They have 2 freshmen listed on their varsity roster. And that'll be a violation against the Red Devils. Point will go to Muncie Central. Didn't appear that time that Wright timed it very well in her attempt at the net. 13-12. Bearcats attack to the right side. Here's Pierce again. Well, right now it is, though the Red Devils playing well, you have the 2 players you're going to go to the most. That is Becca Johnston and Lauren Pierce. Klingman will be serving. Bearcats set it to the middle. They go soft on the outside, and Klingman diving, unable to come up with it. Point will go to Muncie Central. Here is Bryant. Now serving for Muncie Central. Red Devils come back to the middle, and there's Pierce with a kill. And so far, the Bearcats don't have an answer for Lauren Pierce. Wandersee out. Redder back in. Another good serve. Bryant. They set to the middle. Red Devils good communication. Here is Pierce again, and Pierce another point. And Richmond with a 3-point lead. Side out Redder. Bearcats look to attack the outside. That one is off of Johnston, I believe, and goes out of play. Point will go to the Bearcats. That may have been Will Hoyt off that left side there for the Bearcats. So Muncie Central side out, down by 2. And a good serve it is. This is Virginia Wilhoit, a senior serving here for Muncie Central. Red Devils set it to the middle. That was Woolridge. Good block, Woolridge up front, and it was a violation that time called on Bryant. Point Richmond, and the Red Devils lead at 17-15. Red Devils make another change. We'll see Justice Mays come back in. She'll be on that front line. And Pierce will be serving. There you see her right there. And another good serve by Pierce. And the Red Devils lead it by 3, and the Bearcats are going to get a timeout. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils lead this one by 3.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, great to have you with us for high school volleyball. Want to remind you, Subway, one of our great sponsors. They have the daily sandwich, 6-inch sandwich, $3.50. Black Forest ham, the roast beef, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, the turkey breast. Subway, make sure you check out one of 3 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Here's Pierce again on the serve, and boy, I tell you what, Pierce just glancing, if that, the top of the net, and the Bearcats not playing that well in the middle at all. Bond is in the middle, Bryant in the middle, neither one able to get to it. Pierce will take something off of it, and again the Bearcats unable to play cleanly. They have no idea what's going on. So Muncie Central really struggling now as the Red Devils have opened up their biggest lead at 20-15. Bearcats to the outside and defended well. Good job that time by Klingman. Bearcats again will work to the outside, and that'll go wide, and point will go to Richmond. And we've got another timeout on the floor on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils up 21-15. This is Richmond Volleyball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Tiernan Center, Richmond with a 6-point lead here in the opening set. Before you get that first set, you really put the pressure on the other team. As the Red Devils with Lauren Pierce taking command here in set number 1, and we have a net violation, I believe, against the Red Devils. So the point will go to Muncie Central. Natalie Smith, side out Bearcats. Can they make a push here against Richmond from behind the attack line? Pierce. Bearcats able to keep it alive. Johnston sweeps with that left hand. Bearcats prepared for it this time. And it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Richmond up front. It may have been Woolridge. That was Bond to the outside, I believe, with a point, 21-17. Red Devils work it back to the outside, and that's just inside the line. Give the point. That's Justice Mays, I do believe, that got the point for Richmond, and the Red Devils lead it now 22-17. See where Richmond will try to attack right here. Bearcats to the outside, cross-court attempt. Good block up front. Richmond hitting hard inside. I tell you what, you got to be impressed with the way Richmond has hit here tonight. Here's Johnston, went soft, played well there by Smith. Longest volley we've had in a long time, but that was ended quickly by Justice Mays. And the Red Devils lead at 23-17. Mays hit that about as solid as we have seen any hit all night long. Now Richmond on the serve. Here is Easley. Bearcats try to push it in an upper left corner. Here's Johnston to Pierce. Good block, and it fell in. I believe that is going to be Mays again. And the Red Devils within set point, looking to put this one away in the first set right here. Can they get it done and take a 1-0 lead? Bearcats to the outside. Richmond's defense has played well. And they set that time a little bit off the mark. Red Devils able to rotate and recover. That went deep, and that's going to do it. Bearcats say it was touched, but the official says no. And the Red Devils now lead this one 1-0. We will come back to the Tiernan Center. Richmond 25-17. This is Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports and the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners. Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665, or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com.
We are back at the Tiernan Center. The Red Devils winning that first set, 25-17. We are set to play the second set here tonight. Richmond played extremely well in that opening set, and they didn't let the Bearcats get any momentum at all. So now the Bearcats will be in the white in the near court, Red Devils in the red far court. Bearcats will be serving. See if Richmond can get off to a good start. Well, I tell you who's played well, that's Justice Mays on that front line. And the Red Devils, good rotation again defensively. To the outside, that was hit well by Bryant. Nothing there, though. Bearcats can't find a hole against that Richmond defense so far, but that one right back to Bryant. And that was one of the rare mistakes the Red Devils have made tonight. So the Bearcats lead this second set 1-0. Well, that's going to be deep. Service error that time by Charmaine Bond. And the Red Devils tie this one. We've only seen 2 service errors so far. And there's an ace by the Red Devils. That's Becca Johnston. Well, there were teams that used to come in here from Muncie Central. They were big up front. They don't have the size they've had in previous years. But still, you look at Bryant, and she can be a force in the middle. Those long arms, it doesn't appear that she jumps as well, but the long arms will help her game. Here is McKenna McNabb. And McNabb will be serving, tied at 2 apiece. Now, not played well that time by Klingman on that back line. Now the question is, you've got to keep that momentum going. Here in this second set, try to get up 2-0. And really then squeeze Muncie Central into having to win 3 in a row, as Richmond didn't play that one well. Neither did the Bearcats. Johnston pushes it deep. Adjusted well there by the Bearcats. Bearcats will reset it back to the middle with Bryant. And Woolridge started to jump and then changed her mind at the last second. Bearcats get the point. Scoreboard says 3-2, but there's a point right there. There's your fourth point. 4-2 Bearcats. Serving once again, McNabb there for Muncie Central. Richmond tried to sneak that one down the line. That was Wandersea, and that'll go for Richmond as there's a net violation called against the Bearcats. I thought it was one more there. It is 5-3. So now the Red Devils will be serving. What zone will they go after? Here's Bryant back to the middle, hard hit, and Richmond unable to recover. And the Bearcats have their biggest lead now in this second set. Alexis Franks will come in. Franks is just a freshman as well. Giesland and Franks, both freshmen. Something to build off of in the future here for Muncie Central. Giesland was on the serve that time, and back to the outside, Richmond with their veteran Lauren Pierce. Red Devils come back once again with Woolridge. Bearcats look to attack in the middle, but there's Pierce along with Woolridge. Too big to overcome there for Muncie Central. And the Red Devils have tied this at 6 apiece. Bearcats back to the outside with Bryant. That is long. Point Richmond. Richmond now leading it by one, and there's another nice serve. Richmond serving well tonight. That is Klingman. And Richmond now with a 2-point lead. Kaylin Klingman. Back outside to Bryant. The Red Devils come back to their moneymaker, and there was a huge hole in the middle. Lauren Pierce gets another point for Richmond. That was huge. There was no one in that rotation there for Muncie Central. Randy Gardner had a long talk with his team, and there's another ace for the Red Devils. But he had a long talk with his team during the timeout. I'm pretty sure he's not happy with the way his squad is playing so far here tonight. As the Red Devils now with a 4-point lead, and that's going to be wide. Only the second time we have seen the Red Devils with a service error. So here is Bryant, just a junior for the Bearcats. Boy, that ball's going to be closely played at the net. Bearcats have control, and some miscommunication as Muncie Central able to get it back across, and that's going to go wide, but it was hit up front. I believe it was number 10, Alexis Franks, who got a hand on it last. Red Devils get the point. Richmond will bring now Sydney Redder. Side out Richmond, leading it by 4, second set. Bearcats work it right corner. Richmond comes back, and wait a minute. Well, I think they're going to go against the Bearcats. That would have been Lauren Pierce anyway. She found the hole in the middle, and the Bearcats are going to get another timeout. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils lead this one 12-7.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
Back at the Tiernan Center, 12-7 here in the second set. Bearcats have called 3 timeouts so far in tonight's match as Coach Gardner trying to get his team rolling. See what the Red Devils did right there on your scoreboard in that opening set, winning at 25-17. Though they didn't start out as well in this second set, they have come back to take the 5-point lead as the Bearcats attack to the middle, but we have a net violation against the Red Devils, and the point will go to the Bearcats. Muncie Central making another change. McNabb will come out of the lineup. Back in will be Haley Barnes. And the Bearcats on the serve. Muncie attacking to the outside. Hit right into the net by Bond, and the Red Devils get the point, 13-8. Back in for Richmond will be Justice Mays. And I think, boy, you look at everybody on this Richmond team right now, they've all made a nice contribution. So we have a lot of volleyball to be played. Richmond trying to go up 2-0. Bond to the outside. Well hit. Played well in the back line by Klingman. Bearcats will get the point. Gieselin back in. Muncie Central will bring Alexis Franks out, the other freshman to the freshman who's seen a lot of playing time here for Muncie Central. In the middle, Woolridge there for Richmond. And just inside the line, Richmond gets the point. There's Justice Mays once again. How about Justice Mays? She has played well here tonight for the Red Devils. Should be 14-9. There you go. Board finally changes over. Katie Easley coming back in for Richmond. Red Devils staying steady. It's been consistent so far here tonight. And that's going to be long. Richmond with a point, 15-9, unless it was touched, and the official said no. This now the biggest lead in the second set for Richmond. To the middle. And that's going to go long again, and the Bearcats, Charmaine Bond seemed a little frustrated that time. I would imagine, looking at the body language right there of Randy Gardner at the bottom of your screen, he's a little frustrated as well. His team unable to get anything going. There is Bond that time. She attacked Ritter and got her. 16-10. Woolridge starts to come in. In fact, we've seen 2 changes now. One of those coming in will be Kaylin Klingman. And serving now for Muncie Central is Charmaine Bond. Johnston quickly sweeps that one across the net, gets the point. Here is Sierra Wandersee back in on the front line. Johnston serving now for Richmond. To the outside, nice block. Good credit there to Haley Barnes, though, there for the Bearcats. Johnston sends that one back to Muncie Central. Here's Bryant to the outside. Bryant able to keep it live. Matt Fisher thought that was a violation. Nothing called. Here is Bryant again. Good block. Give that to Wright. And the Bearcats able to keep it alive. Richmond to the outside, and it's going to be long. Serving now for Muncie Central is McKenna McNabb. Well, I tell you, it wasn't hit hard that time by Wandersea, but she found the open spot. As Muncie making a change, Richmond makes a change as well. We'll see Anna Schmidt come in to serve. Lucy Wraith coming in, just a sophomore now for the Bearcats. As Coach Gardner still trying to find an answer here tonight, down by 7 in the second set. Richmond to the outside. Pierce again and went in to that one with some authority. And I think Muncie Central may get another timeout, and they will. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Richmond leads this second set 19-11.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Back at the Tiernan Center, the Red Devils lead it by 8. Will try to go up a commanding 2-0 lead, and it takes a lot to come back when you're down 2-1. And I can tell you right now, Randy Gardner not real happy with his team's effort here so far tonight, and there's only so much a head coach can do, and you prepare your team the best you can throughout the week, and then it's up to them to perform under the lights. And so far the Bearcats have not been able to do that against Richmond, but give Richmond credit, they have played well. Bearcats to the outside once again. Just Richmond hasn't had many holes. Johnston pushes it deep. Bearcats rotate, come back to the middle to Bryant, and they've hit, I think, the last 3 or 4 long. They just can't seem to keep it between the lines here tonight. Richmond has been, at least from a judgment standpoint, they played it well. They see it. Here comes Muncie back to the outside, and what do we got? That's going to go against Richmond. That'll be a net violation. Bearcats side out. It'll be Lucy Wraith. Richmond. That is right, and I'm not sure what happened that time. That wasn't played well at all. You had Bryant up there. You also had Alexis Franks, and it seemed like neither one of them went after it at all. Bearcats, no real setup that time, but Richmond unable to play it at the net. That's going to be Alexis Franks with the point. Side out once again for Malaysia Bryant. Bryant really hasn't been the force, as Pierce unable to handle that one. She hasn't been the force we thought that she would be here tonight. But still can make the difference when you consider what she can do on that front line. Red Devils go back to the outside, and guess who this time? It's going to be Woolridge getting the point for Richmond. Here's Redder back in for the Red Devils. Setting down will be Wandersea. Here is Redder serving. Richmond trying to go up 2-0. Good job by Redder on that back line. Bearcats. Nothing there again. Johnston pushed it back with a right hand. Bearcats this time to the left side. Bond tried to attack the middle and got the point. Redder went to the floor to try to get that one. McNabb will come out now for Muncie Central. We'll see Haley Barnes come back in. This is Mara Perry Now serving for Muncie Central, clipping the top of the net. Red Devils able to play it. That was Klingman. And can they keep it alive? No. Red Devils get the point, 23-15. Here is the serve by Lauren Pierce. Richmond just 2 points away from a commanding 2-0 lead. See how the Bearcats are going to go back to the middle, and that one played off the hands of Johnston. And Johnston wasn't expecting that one to come back from Bond. Bond went more cross court from the middle. Here's Natalie Smith now on the serve for the Bearcats. And Richmond right in the middle there is Woolridge. And we're at set point. Wright coming back in. Woolridge will come out. Also coming in for the Red Devils, Easley. Wright and Woolridge both sit down, and the Red Devils can pick up this second set win right here. See how the Bearcats will respond. And they don't. And the Red Devils now lead it 25, or win this one 25-16, and now lead this set, or in this series, 2-0. We'll come back and see if the Red Devils can sweep on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 25-17, 25-16. This is Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-sized volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics. You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Back at the Tiernan Center, Red Devils looking to wrap this thing up, leading it 2-0, 25-17, 25-16. And the Red Devils looking to, I would imagine, I don't know what the streak is, but it's probably a pretty long streak of losses against Muncie Central, and they'd love to end this thing here tonight. And I think it's been a really good team effort so far. A lot of players have played well. Johnston, Pierce, Woolridge, Klingman, Wandersee, Mays, and Justice Mays might be one that has played well tonight that May not get much notice, but she's played well. Of course, Kiara Wright on that front line, and so now the Bearcats, what adjustments will be made now by Randy Gardner trying to get his team going here in this North Central Conference matchup. Richmond will be serving. It'll be Becca Johnston. You see her right there at the bottom of your screen to the left. That is the head coach for the Red Devils, Matt Fisher. Bearcats will go to Bryant, and she found the opening in that upper left corner. The Bearcats off to a good start, leading it 1-0. Now, if you're Richmond and head coach Matt Fisher, the last thing you want to see is Muncie Central get any momentum at all. That one pushed to the left and just inside the line by Wandersee. Nice job. Wandersee read that one extremely well. Justice Mays will come out. Here's Anna Schmidt. Schmidt again serving, and here we go. Bearcats unable to get anything offensively that time. Here's Johnston behind the attack line. Good top spin. Here's the slide to the right. That time wide by Wandersee. Tried to go to that well twice. As now the Bearcats will get bigger on that front line. They will go with Alexis Franks once again. Mentioned Franks just a freshman, but gives the Bearcats size up front. And that'll be a service error. That's only the second service error we have seen tonight by the Bearcats. And we're tied at 2 apiece. Richmond serving. Here is Klingman on the serve, and the point goes to Richmond. Richmond now on top 3-2. This one starting out much like what we saw in that second set. Richmond got up to a slow start. This time misplayed by Muncie Central. And the Red Devils now lead it by 2. I think tonight you look at the word consistency, and that has been Richmond here this evening. They've been consistent all night long. That's going to be wide. I'll tell you what, I don't know if Bryant is just not focused tonight. I haven't seen her play that much, but she has hit most of her shots either long or wide. She's not getting it between the lines, and Richmond is taking advantage of the Bearcat mistakes. Bryant this time went short. That's a short set, and then played at the net, but I think they're going to get a violation on Alexis Franks as she stepped over the line. She, along with Zoe Woolridge, were battling with that loose volleyball right there in the middle. That's hit deep, and the point will go to Bryant and the Bearcats. Side out, Muncie Central. You see, we'll have Bryant serving now for the Bearcats as Richmond went soft on that right side. That was Wandersee, and the point in the middle is Klingman unable to get that one. Now, this match has gone pretty much like this in the first couple of sets. Very close early, then Richmond gets that lead. There's a service error by Bryant. That's the third, but I was going to say that Richmond then starts to get that lead to about 4 or 5 and then extends it and then just kind of comfortably goes on and wins the match from there. So now the Red Devils. This is Redder on the serve. And that one falls short. Point will go to the Bearcats, 7-5. And it'll be Muncie Central on the serve, trailing it by 2, third set. Red Devils back to the outside. Pierce. Boy, I tell you what, you need a point, you go to Pierce. And she has delivered all night long. That was Pierce on the serve with an 8-5 lead. Bearcats, they just can't get it over the front line. Richmond's played well. Those long arms there of Woolridge. The Red are able to play that one. Here is Pierce behind the attack line. Played well up front by Franks. Bearcats to the outside. There is Woolridge again. Woolridge able to slide over and help one more time. Woolridge along with Justice Mays. Boy, Woolridge did a great job of sliding over and helping out, as that's going to be a service error on Pierce. One of the few mistakes made by Richmond. That's only the third service error against the Red Devils. Here's Natalie Smith. And Smith has that one clip off the top of the net and go short. And that'll be a service error. The Red Devils lead it by 4. That's the fourth now by Muncie Central. And here is Katie Easley checking into the lineup now for the Red Devils, and Easley will be serving. And a good serve by Easley. Now here's where the Red Devils have kind of taken off in all of the first two sets we have seen. They start to get that lead. It's now at 5. And then they just kind of glide the rest of the way. Bearcats back to the middle. Good block up front. Point Richmond. That'll be a net violation. That's going to go against Charmaine Bond. And there's another timeout. Timeout Bearcats on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead it 12-6.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Well, the Red Devils lead at 12-6. Muncie Central, so far tonight, they have called all of the timeouts we have seen. Randy Gardner just has not had an answer for his ball club here tonight, especially when you consider Richmond has gotten a contribution from so many different players. So let's see if the Red Devils can extend that lead as Muncie Central attack from the outside. Red Devils come back once again on the left side to Mays. That is Bond. We will volley on this one. Back to Bond to the outside. Down the line, I think that is going to be wide, but nope, they're going to say it's out. Now, one judge says it is in, one says it is out. So now they're going to replay it. The judge down the line said it was out. The judge down the baseline thought it was in. So we will replay it. Bearcats. Johnston keeps it alive. Here is Wright, and did it get in? No. Just outside. Bearcats will get the point. Woolridge coming back in. That is easily coming out of the Richmond lineup. 12-7. Richmond with a lead. Bearcats serving. Redder to the middle. Right off the front of the net. Johnston pushes it. And the Bearcats set it up to the outside once again. There's Bryant. Nice job by Redder. That was Redder keeping it alive. Richmond rotates back to the middle. And that's going to be long. On the hit, Haley Barnes. And Richmond leads it now by 6. Here's Wandersea. How about Redder? She did a great job keeping that alive going to the floor. Redder comes out. She'll talk. You see her right there talking with head coach Matt Fisher. So now Johnston serving. Bryant went soft again, and Richmond unable to rotate in that left corner. Bryant has found that hole twice. Back to a 5-point lead. To the outside, Richmond going deep with Wandersea. Bearcats and a little bit too strong. That was Giesland, the freshman, unable to keep it in play, and the Red Devils now lead at 14-8. Side out Richmond. Mays coming out. This looks like Anna Schmidt, and it is Schmidt. Great serve. Bearcats played at the net, kept alive by Wright. There's Pierce, and she almost made him pay for it. And that's hit into the net, and that'll go to Richmond. McNabb tried to play that one for the Bearcats. 15-8, and again, this one taking on the same feeling as the last two sets. And what do we got here? That's going to go against Muncie Central. And now the Bearcats appeal. That's Will Hoyt over there talking to the head official. And now head coach Randy Gardner talking to the floor official. Richmond gets credit for the point. Gardner, you see him right there to the right of your screen, and he's talking with the floor official to no avail. So it will be Anna Schmidt serving. Richmond leading it by 8 here in the third set. Back to the middle. Bryant went there again. Well, Richmond's made that mistake 3 times, and they've got to know that Bryant coming to the middle is going to try to go to that open area. And she's had success all 3 attempts. And for the first time tonight, the timeout called by the Red Devils. We, too, will take a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond leads at 16-9.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
We're back at the Tiernan Center. Matt Fisher for the first time getting a timeout. I would imagine as a head coach, he wants to make sure this one does not get away from the Red Devils and give Muncie Central any momentum whatsoever. You've got the knife in. Let's turn it a little bit tighter and a little bit deeper. Natalie Smith serving for the Bearcats. See how the Red Devils play this one. They're going to go to the right, and the soft touch, and guess who this time? Kiera Wright. Boy, I tell you what, Bearcats were back on their heels, and I think they thought Wright was really going to blast one right there, and she went soft. Zoe Woolridge will come in. And the serve there by Klingman. Bearcats unable to play that one. Boy, the timeout, you come out with 2 points, and you lead it now 18-9. This might be the biggest lead Richmond has had the entire match so far. Bearcats go back to guess who? That's Barnes. Now she tried again. I'm going to take that back. That was Bryant tried to find that open hole, and the Red Devils, they did a nice job recovering. Richmond will play this one back once again to the outside. That was Klingman. Here is Pierce down the line, and it goes wide. Richmond with a point. Pierce stood there and looked at that one for quite a while, and then looked up at the judge to see if he said anything. And now Richmond leads it by 10, make it 11. Now Richmond only 5 away from beating Muncie Central. And a timeout by the Bearcats. We'll take a timeout as well in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead it 29.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
With all the, well, a lot of fans here tonight, but many fans home watching Ohio State and Indiana. In terms of a upset, I'm not sure if you look at the talent in both these teams tonight, I would consider this an upset, but still, for Richmond to beat Muncie Central in volleyball at any time is good, because it very rarely happens. 29, Richmond with a lead. Boy, that one clipped the top of the net and goes in, and everything going Richmond's way here tonight. They are now 4 points away. I have a feeling that student section may charge the floor when this is over if the Red Devils go on to win. Klingman did it again. Boy, nice hit in the middle, and Richmond ain't able to get the point that time. Played well by Muncie Central. Matt Fisher, you see him right there at the bottom of your screen. Here is Bryant, I believe, on the serve. It is Bryant. And Bryant gets the point. Pierce in the middle there for Richmond. Second serve there by Bryant. Red Devils back to the outside, blocked up front. There's your freshman right there, Alexis Franks, joined by Virginia Wilhoit, and 3 straight now by Muncie Central. They've cut that deficit down to 9. See if the Red Devils can get a point right here. Back to the middle. It's Pierce. Went soft. And it's going to be a violation against the Bearcats. Richmond gets the point. Net violation. Redder back in. And Redder will serve now for the Red Devils. Redder, a very good server for Richmond. Here's Bond, and she hits it into the net. Richmond now just 2 points away. Redder again serving. To the outside, Bond, good up front play there by Woolridge. Here's Pierce. And Richmond now 1 away from winning this one here tonight and sweeping Muncie Central in this North Central Conference matchup. Bearcats to the outside. Here's Bond. Went soft. Johnston. Set up. Johnston from the attack line. Went deep, and it's long. Still at match point as Haley Barnes will come in. Bearcats serving. One more for Richmond to win. Here's Johnston. Went soft, and Richmond wins it. The Red Devils win it 25-13. And I had a feeling they would storm the court here tonight with a win against Muncie Central. We'll take a timeout as we wrap it up from the Tiernan Center. This is Richmond Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hi, this is Troy Darengowski from Radio Troy Digital Sports. You know what, staying in shape isn't always the easiest thing to do. So to help assist me, I work out in just one place. That's Family Fitness. I can do everything from lifting, body pump, kick fit, body flow, kettlebell, Zumba, CrossFit, and more. So if you're looking for a great way to stay or get into shape, check out Family Fitness Works in Richmond. Give them a call at 935-9191 or go to their website, familyfitnessworks.com.
As we wrap it up here tonight, the Red Devils pick up a win. They sweep Muncie Central here tonight by a final of 3-0. Red Devils now 9-5 overall. They are 1-0 in the North Central Conference, and a celebration for this Richmond volleyball team here tonight, and a great win it was. So now the Red Devils get off to a good start in the North Central Conference. They beat a Muncie Central team that you just don't beat very often, and the Red Devils able to pull out the win here tonight. 25-17, 25-16, and 25-13. Don't forget, we have high school football tomorrow. The Red Devils home against Indianapolis Tech, 6:30 pregame. 7 o'clock will be the start time. We'll also have the TEC game of the week as well tomorrow, as we'll have Eastern Hancock on the road at Northeastern. That game also on Radio Troy Digital Sports. But the final tonight, Richmond 3, Muncie Central 0. This has been Richmond Volleyball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.